Let's continue with Hörverstehen strategisch aufbauen. We will see the Präsentationsformen von Hörtexte as the next topic. Präsentationsform von Hörtexte is very important when it comes to understanding and, as always, building the Hör competence. The table column below basically gives you the Präsentationsform, the advantages of the Präsentationsform and the disadvantages of the Präsentationsform. Let's go right away. Hörtexte mit Illustration, meaning the Hörtext is being presented with pictures, illustrations, some kind of a graphic material. So the advantages of such a Präsentationsform is basically it weckt the interest, like stimulates the students and kindles their interest. Builder speaks, builder is equal to 1000 words, picture is equal to 1000 words. So it can help to reduce the Lastung, meaning the burden of listening to the text, concentration on the text. It can reduce it, so you can miss a few sentences while listening, but you can decipher it from the pictures. The students will get an idea as to what is being spoken out or what they are going to listen in the Hörtext. So the disadvantages are Vorentlastung kann Zeitansprüchen. It can be time consuming because you need to now make sure that you have seen the pictures correctly and you interpret it in such a way, and then the Hörtext seems to be completely other way around. So that is one disadvantage like this. And the second disadvantage is when the picture and the text don't match with each other, then it can result in orientation problem or misunderstandings. So this is very important when you as a teacher are trying to do Höraufgabe with pictures. The next one is Hörtext mit Schriftbild, meaning we are giving the text which is being spoken out. So it's called as a transcript. So it can be given before the Hörtext or it can be given with the Hörtext. It helps to understand easily and it also helps to do further tasks with the Hörtext. So since you have a reference, you can always go back and then do furthermore tasks. The disadvantage is there's a fair chance that the students concentrate only on the transcript and they don't listen to the Hörtext properly. And the transcript also results in motivating or orientating the students to think in their known language or mother tongue. Since they have the script, their brain will subconsciously start translating it in the known language, and that's how your Hör competence Bildung will be behindert. So make sure that you prevent that with the Hörtext mit Schriftbild. As the next Präsentationsform, we have Hörtext ohne Schriftbild, meaning we don't give them any transcript. The radio or the CD is the only source. So the advantages is they will be fully concentrated and they will try each and every ounce to understand the Hörtext. The disadvantages is it might demotivate because you are now challenging the student to a very long stretch. So definitely during a beginner's class or a first class, use very simple Hör exercises. Then we have Präsentation des ganzen Hörtextes, meaning you are now going to present the entire Hörtext to the kids, not as Schritt for Schritt. If it's going to be a long monologue, you're going to give the monologue as it is. and the tape will be running for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or even half an hour. So since it's going to be a long monologue, the advantages are they would be able to make an educated guess as to what the topic is all about. And monologues are basically real situations, so lectures or any speech by anybody, a news channel, etc. And it helps to exercise globales Hören. The disadvantages are it will demotivate them and they'll be scared to death. If I'm going to now introduce a full-fledged documentary to an A1 level student or an A2 level student, that's it. I can forget it. He will run away from German class and he won't be trying to read it anymore or learn the language anymore. So you must be careful when doing this. Then we have Hörtexten im Abschnitt Präsentieren. So this is breaking down the bigger one into small components, and that way you can make sure that the problems which the previous form presented can now be handled. So main advantages is it helps to understand complex text structures. The disadvantages are it takes time. It's not really authentic. In a real situation, nobody makes pauses or anything, so they just do it at one shot. So that way, this cannot be a realen Situation Ebene Übung. And then you cannot practice globales Hören with this method. Then we have Hörtext auf CD Kasette. So this is tatsächliche Hören. So you are going to get the tape. It's going to have the accent. It's going to have the dialect. It's going to have the tone. All those things will be grasped by the student, and they'll be able to get a feel of what it is to be in living in a situation where this language is being spoken as the main language. Disadvantages: so you need a tape recorder or a cassette or CD player, and the quality of what is being spoken depends purely on the quality of the tape. So if it has blips, burrs, then you're going to have a problem with that. Then you have Vom Lehrenden gesprochen, which means the teacher is actually speaking out the text. So since the teacher is speaking, it'll be easy to understand, but the problem is it's not really an authentic Hörtext, because the teacher will try his best or her best to make sure that they understand. But in that context, they might have a different dialect, they might have a different tone, and they might use the other techniques to teach the kids as to how to understand effectively. So that way, it's not authentic, and it's not really a Hörtext situation, like not in a real communication situation.
With that, the chapter comes to an end. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment to the channel. If you have any questions, then contact me via email or put down your comments and I'll be able to reply. Thank you.